Okay, welcome to the screencast explaining how to use Cami, which is an extension on your Google Drive. Students should have access to this already, and teachers, you should be able to go to your Google Drive, and you can view this as I go along. So go to your Google Drive, click on the New button, scroll down where you have an option for More, and then go to the plus sign where it says Connect More Apps. From there, you're going to type in K-A-M-I, push enter, and you will see Cami come up first in the selections available. And because I've already downloaded this, you can see that I have a green banner with a check mark on it and then an option to rate it. You will instead have a button, a blue button with a plus sign and then connect. All you'll need to do is just click on that and it will add you, add Cami anyway onto your Google extension, as a Google extension onto your drive. So the way that you use this, again, if you have a PDF document already saved in your Google Drive, you can right click on that and you can go to Open with Cami. Now, the first time you do this, you open a document, it's going to ask you if you would like to use Cami as your default when opening PDF documents. I chose yes because that's just what I use the most. You don't have to do that. Instead, you can do, again, what I just showed you, which is right-click on the document you want to open and then go to Open With. So it's up to you how you choose to do that. But mine, when I double-click on the document, it automatically opens using the Cami extension. All right, so this is the basic interface for using Cami, and you have various options here. First and foremost, Cami is a free tool, and you can upgrade to a paid version, but for most of our purposes, we'll only need to use the free version. Options that you have available for this is all these are available to the left of your screen. You can see a highlight mode. When you click on that, it pulls up various colors, so you can choose to have students highlight different things within a document in different colors. For example, you might want to highlight a topic sentence in green and highlight all the supporting details in orange. Okay, so you can choose any of those colors there for a highlighting tool. So you click on the color of choice, you can see the cursor, highlight the area you want highlighted, and it automatically does that for you. Another option you have available here is the strike-through mode. So let's say you want a student to edit, revise, so forth a document. You click on that. Again, you can choose a specific color for the strike-through. I'm just going to choose black to show you what this looks like. Highlight what I want, and it creates the strike-through for you. You also have an underline feature. That's sort of a given. Again, all of these have the option. You can choose whichever color you would like to use. You can comment on a document. So you can highlight, again, you choose your color and highlight the area you want. And you have the option that's going to pop up over to the right where you can make a comment. Push enter, and therefore it is within the document now. Any of these, by the way, that you do, you click on them and you have the choice here. If you want to delete a comment, you just click on the X. If you want to change something you've already done, for example, I've clicked on the highlight that I did earlier in green. If I don't want it to be that color, I can just hold your mouse over the color button here and you can choose a different color. You can copy what you've highlighted if you want to copy it and then paste it into another document. You can change that highlight into a comment, or you can decide you didn't want that at all to begin with and just remove it. So all of these are you're able to edit these. Another option, which I really like, and I think it opens a lot of doors for us, is the add text mode. Now with the add text mode, for some reason it automatically defaults to black and at a 36 point. And you can see you can change any other colors, and you can do this with any of those. You can change any colors you would like. You don't really have a huge selection, but that's probably more than you would need, what you see there. But you can change, again, when you click on this, it defaults to a 36 point. If you're having them do a worksheet, that's usually way too big. You're going to want to go to about a 12 point or a 10 point font. So you click on the area where you want to start typing. And when you click out of that, you can see there. Now, if you don't like where it is, it has a move button here, so you can move this to where it looks a little better. You can also say, well, I think it would look better at a 14 font. You just have to make the text box the size you want and move it around. So it gives that option. You can have them, if you decide they need to change this to red so you can see this a little better, you can do that as well. They can go through and answer each question as you go. Again, move it to where it fits a little better. And this is nice for documents that you need to complete online. If it doesn't have an area for you to answer, then you can just type this in. Again, make sure the font looks similar to the text if you need that to happen. So again, you also have another feature underneath this, which is the drawing mode. And that's just where if you want to circle to highlight something, you have two features underneath that, a shape mode and a signed document. And this is where you could create an online signature. The problem with these is that they only come with the paid version. And it's just unnecessary for me personally to have the paid version whenever the free version works for pretty much anything I would need it for. Underneath, you also have an eraser mode. Now this works for us. So you would click on that and then click on what you want to erase. That works. And then you have a text select mode. So all of those are available. Now, once you've created this, just like you can create a comment in Microsoft Word or Google Docs, and you share this, and you have a student share this with you, or you share it with a student, you can see, because this works with the Google interface very well, he or she can reply to any comments you have made, or vice versa. So you can start a dialogue here with that. That's a very nice option here. In the upper right hand, first also in the middle, you can zoom into a document if you need to, or zoom back out. You can open files. You can share this with whomever you want, just like you would share a document, a Google Doc. You can print this, and the print feature, it looks just as if you've done this by hand, except obviously a lot neater than many of us can do because it is typed. But it's a nice feature there. And you can also export it in some other form if you like. So to show you, just so you can see that this does save, it's just like a Google document in that it saves as you go. So if I exit out, I haven't done anything else. That was the document I clicked on. I go back into it, and you can see all of the changes I have made. As that comes up, it takes a second. So you can see all the changes that I've made, comments I've made, and so forth. So that, again, you can see it up here. It's Cami. It's a great resource, and I hope this has helped you all. Thank you.